Okay, we're back and it's dry now. Sort of. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty dry. It took a while because, we had a lot of water on that. So let's just do a little bit of stamping, huh? I don't have a stamp that really fits this one very well. It's a big one. We'll see how that works. I put 2 blocks under there, and so we'll see how that works out. Huh? And oops, I'll turn that over and just oops. Ugh. Yeah. Let's see here. Maybe if we just do this one. Oh, there we go. Just a little bit, a hint of something. Don't want it real prevalent. Just a little something in the background. Get it everywhere. So we don't know where we're going to cut these yet. Okay, that's good. I need a bigger block for some of these stamps. Okay. All right. So now we're going to want to cut these. So get out the paper cutter and decide, you know what, it might be better if we take that off. Okay, so I'm kind of tempted to tear it because I really like those edges, but I'm just not sure how all these layers are gonna go. So now you decide, the shape and the size you want these to be. I'm gonna go for journaling cards. So I'm gonna start at 4 1/4. Hope that's straight because I have no straight edges to line it up with. Can't quite get through. Oops, there we go. Yeah, I don't have any straight edges to line these up with, so I don't know if that's straight. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to take off some edges. Okay. All right. Now, so what do we ended up with here? Well, it's still 4 1/4. I mean, 4 3/4. Oh, I'm surprised. Wait a minute. All right, so let's see, 4 1/2. I'm going to put that up against that one and come over here. Take that off. And this one, 4 1/2. Line that up. And yeah, that's pretty okay. So let's see, 4 1/2 by 5. I don't know, how big is this? Let's see, that's 11 inches. So if we go 5 1/2, that would be halfway. It's a pretty good sized journaling card. Oops, let's go for it. There. So the ending size is about 4 1/2 by 5 1/2. But yeah, you can make these any size you want to. It just depends. You can make them into tags. You can make them into pockets. Or you could, you know, do tags and pockets. So, let's see, 4 1/2. And 5 1/2. Oops. Well, that one wasn't as long as the other one was. So that's a little bit more than 4 3/4. 4 1/2. It's a little bit too square for me, so I'm gonna take off a little bit more so it doesn't have that square shape. Okay. That one, I've got that on the 4-inch mark. Just use the scissors and clean that up. Okay, so this one is 4 inches. And how long is it? Okay, it's about 10 1/2. So we can make that 10 1/2. So we can make it 5 1/4. 5 1/4. There we go. So look at all of them that we got out of that. That's amazing, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So yeah, depending on the size that you cut them, and you know, if they were going to be tags, of course they would be, you know, not as wide. A little bit longer, I would imagine, but not as wide. So yeah, it depends on how big it is to begin with too. So now we want to do some decorating. So I printed out this bird from Love Junk Journals, Tracy Fox, on Etsy, and it's her fussy cut birds. So I printed out, there's 3 pages. I only printed out this one page, but I printed it out twice, one on white copy paper and once on coffee dyed paper. And I thought we could have kind of a play with these before we do anything with them. So I'm thinking we could, let's see, let's get out our coffee dye again and take this white one and give that a little spray. Huh? And we could, no, that's water. We can take this mica powder, and give that a spray. And what else? Oh, what's this? Liquid pearls. Dimensional paint. This is bisque. Now I know what you traditionally do with this. You put little drops to make like little pearls. I know that, okay? Just saying. But I just wonder, do a little squeeze and do something like this. I don't know. We're playing today, right? We're playing, we're experimenting, we are getting our creative juices going, and we're making a mess. I don't know how long I'm going to keep a white table white, but we'll see, huh? So there's the one that was on just white. This one is the coffee dyed paper. I don't know what we want to do with that. We could give another squirt of this stuff. Like I said, sometimes this stuff comes through well after it's dried, and other times it doesn't. So, I don't know if my mixture is right or not. Okay, so we've got some wet paper. Okay, let's see, what else? What do we got here? This is Nouveau Crystal Drops. And this is, what color is that? Well, you can see, right? Wait a minute. What is that? Pale gold. Pale gold. So again, we're gonna get that going, and okay, this one comes out a little bit differently than the other one did. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to turn you off for a minute while I use the heat gun again and get these pages dry. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. We are done drying off. I got myself some coffee. And these are all dry, so I don't know if you can see the squiggles that we made with the crystal drops. This is the coffee dyed one. So now we're gonna cut these birdies out. So let's see, we have 6, so we don't have to cut out all of them. There we go. We got our birdies all cut out. 3 of them are from the white copy paper and 3 of them are from the coffee dyed paper. And at this point in time, it's really hard to tell them apart. The only way you can tell is looking in here and seeing that that's more white and these are more brown. I cut this one out and I left the branch and the leaves, but you could totally, cut this out and eliminate those. Just make sure you leave little birds' feet. I've done that in the past. I didn't want to dink around with the feet and I'd cut them, I just cut off the feet and just go around like this. Well, looks kind of funny. So I had to draw in little feet. Okay, so we want to decorate these puppies up. All right, so I think I will go ahead and, if I can, round the corners. You never know when you get multi-layers how well these cutters are going to do. Hey, Tink. Hey, Tinker. Tinkerbell. Did you come in here to say hi to everybody? Huh? That's Tink from Tink and I Treasures, if you haven't figured that out. She is the creative director of this endeavor. And she is usually sleeping in her little basket right next to my chair here. And she's always with me. She's my girl. So that's why I call it Tink and I Treasures, because Tink is in here helping me all the time. Okay. These cutters are great, except when they're not. And, people say, well, you don't have to have one of these. You can just use your scissors. Well, maybe some people can. I make a mess of it when I try and cut a rounded corner. It ends up being, well, it's anything but round. All right, so let's see now. We want to do some other decorating on these. This little print out, and I thought that this would be fun to use. And let's see, let's get out our ink. Ink up the edges. I like to do that, if not for any other reason than to knock out that white line that happens when you cut paper. I don't even know if we're going to use this or not, but what do you think? Okay, one of our maybe, well, that's not bad, is it? You know, I think we want rounded corners on this too. And let's see, what else do we have? We got words and labels. We got these. Like photos. So, let's see. Got these labels. Those are too big. There's the right size. Yeah, those are good size for this. And we got labels and photos. And some labels and words. Well, if I'm going to use those, then I probably don't want to use those. So let's see here. What do we got? No. Of all this stuff, and you never can find what you want. Not always the way. Those are nice. That might be good. Those be good. Probably not. I don't know about that. I have an idea. Those. Probably not. There's another one of those. Oh boy. I know it's so much fun, right? To watch someone go through their ephemera. Let's see. Try and decide what to use or what to put down. It's always a problem, isn't it? I don't know, but this little activity kind of gets your creative juices flowing, and I don't know. Decisions aren't nearly as hard as they usually are. Be too precious with it either, you know. It's just paper. Doesn't turn out well, you know, you've learned something. You've added to your toolbox of skills. And you can always make some more. Because, you know, have glue will travel, right? We can make anything. All right, so I had an idea about these. So I want to put let's see, move that over like that. Put that right there. Yeah. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and glue this guy down. Okay, well, yeah, let's see. Let's see, how about a green one? Now, on these things, do you go by what color they are, or do you go by what they say? That's a question. What do you do? Do you go by what they say, or do you go by the color or the shape? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that yet. wanted to put something else down. Maybe if I hurry. I am staying in frame, aren't I? I hope so. Okay. Alright, so I want that there like that. And this one to go like that. There we go. And also the little birds that were done on the coffee dyed paper, that was actually cardstock paper that was used when I coffee dyed. So I like those birds because they have more body to them than the ones that were done on just copy paper. There. What do you think? I think I'm going to sew around here, and then we're going to put on I'm going to put a hole in there and put a dingly dangly or a piece of twine or something like that, and that's why I put that there. So let's do one more. Let's see. Oh, I like this one. This one you can see the stamping that was done. Oh, if you can see that. Yeah. So let's pick out a bird. A bird. Oh, that's good. Yeah, this one was done on the cardstock, so it has more body to it. I like that better. All right, so get one of these guys. I think I might stamp this one especially because it's bigger. Oh, like that. There we go. Oops. Everybody. Okay, get this down. This isn't how you should be doing this. You should be putting them down first and then figuring out where you want to glue them, and that's normally what I do. Why I'm going off on doing it a different way, I have no idea. taking the chance of it not working out on tape. Let's see here. Don't like that. Oh, here we go. There. Okay, and I like this one. So this one I chose first because of what it said, and then second I realized that this color here is kind of bringing out the color there in the bird. So I thought win-win. This one says memories, which I like that. My shop on Etsy is Tink and I Treasures, and the byline is for the love of art and memories. So that's fitting. I feel like there should be more, but I don't know. What do you think? Are you saying, no, you got enough? Or are you saying, yeah, that looks good? Kind of like that. But how do we get the balance? It's too much on this side. Right like that. Okay. Go right in there like that. This guy. Remember to ink, which I don't always do. And right about there. Okay. And down with the birdie. Make sure and get his tail feathers. His little feet. Have him standing on that. There we go. That's nice. Okay. Just Yes, I need my glasses to see where the little hole is. All right, so we've done 2 of them. Okay. Now, and you know, they're using a lot of the same elements, but yet they're totally different. So I wanted to get a drink of coffee. All right, let's get that out and let's fish around for a little stamp. What do we want to do? I always like this one. Let's see. See, I like to turn these over and see if there's any ink on, you know, anywhere else but the image, and kind of wipe that off. So otherwise you get the little, you know, squares or whatever in your image, and that's no good. I've learned that over having, you know, the outline of the stamp show up on my impression way too many times. So. There we go. All right. So now we want to sew around the outside and attach, put a hole in there in the corner, and attach a dingly dangly or just a cord, twine, ribbon, you know, whatever you want to do. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I sewed around the edge all the way around on both. Now you don't have to sew. It's nice to, because it just gives this edge a little bit more reason to, you know, stay together. But you don't have to sew. Just make sure that your edges here are well glued and you don't have any, you know, any pieces coming up. And then the back already has a writing area for journaling. So yeah. All right, so now we're going to get out this little guy, a crocodile. And we're going to put in a small hole. That's not going to give us enough space. Move back a little bit more. Well, wait a minute. You know, maybe that little thing hanging off isn't such a good idea. We'll just take care of that. A little bit of inking. There you go. All better. Okay, so I have learned that you don't want to put these in too far, because otherwise you don't have enough room for your little clip. There we go. And I used the little ones, so, oh geez, everything's knocking over. I have a whole lot of room on my desk. So, let's see. I would rather have like black or something like that, but I don't think. No, those are the bigger size. So I don't have black or brown in these little tiny ones. So there's pink in there, so we'll go with the pink. Okay, and oh, I gotta look it up because I can never remember. C and 3. Need to get on my reading glasses. So we have to adjust these. That's A, C, and on this side should be 3. There we go. There we go. This side is up. And we put it in like that. And squeeze. Ta-da! Okay, so I guess we could go with this little kind of a green color. These Easter type colors are not really my deal. These come in, but I haven't gotten around to find any others that are more of a color scheme I would like, or you know, black or bronze, something like that. Gold, rose gold, that would be nice. Okay. Like that. Oops. There we go. Take off the glasses. All right. Okay, so this one has red, so I found this little bead and charm that I had made. I thought would go well with that. So I have a container of beads and charms that I just, you know, set and made up a lot of these. So again, they're ready to go whenever I want to add them to my journals. There. What do you think? So there's our journaling cards all ready to go into a journal. Nice writing area on the back. Fun dangles. Yeah. So there we go. Let me know what you think of this project. Hit like, subscribe to the channel so you get to see more of what I'm going to be putting on the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye-bye.